Welcome to Business Legal Lifecycle TV, the live TV show all about the legal aspects of your business. We've designed this TV show to educate you in simple to understand plain English ways for complex legal terms, to help you understand why you undertake certain legal aspects of your business, and to help you develop a plan for the future success of your business. Did you know that any business owner is on average 7 months away from losing everything? And that is the average time that it takes for a successful business to fold when an aspect of their business is not set up correctly. Have you ever wanted to get legal advice but didn't understand what was going on? And do you feel like there's a divide between lawyers and their clients? If that's so, then this TV show is for you. We've designed the show to empower you and your business with the knowledge and tools to help ensure that those problems that so many businesses encounter don't happen to you. Business Legal Lifecycle TV delivers a twice-weekly show focusing on the legal aspects of your business. At lunchtime on Mondays, we present Fast Fix Monday, a quick 5 to 10 minute show to give you some actionable steps to consider for this week in your business. And at lunchtime on Wednesdays, we present our in-depth show. It's generally between 30 minutes to an hour to go through the complicated legal aspects of your business in a simple to understand and plain English way. That can be through educational pieces or interviews with experts in the fields. We welcome you to Business Legal Lifecycle TV, and here's our show.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Fast Fix Monday. I'm Jeremy Stretton.
Hi everyone, I'm Craig Mason.
And here today, we're going to talk about systems. And anyone who watched our live show last Wednesday, we had an interview with Warwick Peters, who's a business sales specialist. And we talked about the importance of systems in your business. So today, we wanted to give you a special gift for watching today's show. I've posted up, or I will post up, if it's not there now, a link to our website where it has a precedent operations manual. Now, that precedent operations manual is one that is for a franchise system. However, if you were watching last Wednesday's show, and if you haven't, please go back and watch it. One of the things that we talked about was the fact that, and one of the things that Warwick brought up was the fact that these businesses are most valuable because the franchises are set up properly. So if you go on there, there's a Word document. It's something that we're willing to share with you for free. I'm not going to charge you anything for it. So if you want to go on and have a look at that, we'll just quickly go through some of the important considerations in that manual. How does that sound, Craig?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so introduction to the manual is the first part. So that just basically goes through and gives a very brief introduction to what the manual is and what the purpose of the manual is. And that's important because you want to have it ready for any prospective employee to pick up and take with them straight at the beginning of their business. So Craig, what's part 2?
Yeah, so part 2 is introduction to your franchise system or introduction to your business. So that's a bit of a history of the business. Welcome to whoever's reading it. Who to call. A list of people for relevant things, and basically the services that are provided, and breaks those down into a list. And there's an overview of what the particular responsibilities are. So that's introduction to your franchise system or business. Number 3, Jeremy.
So the third one is pre-opening procedures. So this is everything that you need to do before you actually start your business. Now, if you're running an existing business, you might think that this isn't necessary, but have a look at the list of considerations that we've put into that list, and you'll see that they might be necessary, and it might be a good idea to document them. Remember that you might want to expand or franchise or license your business in the future, and if you've written these things down early, then you know where everything is and you have one source of information. So that's part 3. Craig, part 4.
Number 4, personnel. Obviously a pretty important one in terms of you've got employees. All those responsibilities and roles are all in this part. And that obviously gives everyone a clear indication as to what they're responsible for and those sorts of things. And also, obviously, flowing from that gives a clear way of delegating tasks because everyone knows what particular tasks they might be responsible for. It's going to have in there the ways of recruiting new people, job applications, employment policies, agreements, those sorts of things are all going to be in the personnel section. Number 5, Jeremy?
Yeah, so the fifth one is probably the most lengthy, and it's daily operating procedures. So what we've included there is a bunch of different things that you might want to include in different types of businesses. It's varied, and you should think about it from a varied perspective for your business. We've got things in there like meal preparation procedures. Well, if you're running a law firm or an accounting firm, then obviously that doesn't really matter. But you really need to think about everything from opening the office or the business premises to closing it at the end of the day. Now, one tip that we learned recently was in doing that is to get a bunch of post-it notes and start from the end to actually write down those procedures and get the involvement of your staff to make sure that those things are done correctly, because you might think that you know everything that needs to be done, putting together, say, an opening and closing checklist for your business, but you'd be surprised at probably the things that your staff probably know what to do better than you do. So putting those together and having the actual day-to-day operation of the business, and these are the things that would be the same across any business premises that you opened up, and can even include safety procedures as well. Number 6, Craig.
Yeah, so sales procedures. So obviously you've got all these things in place. Then you want to do some sales, which is obviously what you need in order for your business to function. So the whole point of having sales procedures in a manual like this is to have consistency of service. So if a client comes back, they know they're going to get the same level and the same process is going to be followed as they did previously. And obviously that makes, efficient processes and the whole client experience a lot better. So if you have in there your sales process, it's got how you identify your customers' needs. There could be things in there about handling objections or complaints and those sort of things. And in there, anyone that comes into the business knows what the particular sales procedure is going to be. So pretty important one. Number 6. Moving on to number 7, marketing.
Yeah, so marketing. So this, as we said, this is a list of considerations that we got we put together for a franchise. This can also be marketing for your business. Now, why this can be important is you might have certain procedures in place for your marketing, and it's a good idea to have them written down somewhere. And think about it this way: if you know everything in your business and you want to bring on someone else to do that work in the business, if it's in one particular spot, they're going to find that information a lot better. So things like local marketing, public relations, obtaining marketing approval, all those kind of things are pretty important to have in there. And again, you might not, if you're a small business, see the need in it now, but trust me, if you do it now, early on, then you're going to save yourself a lot of time in the future. And number 8, Craig.
Yeah, number 8, additional resources. And this is obviously going to be relevant to the particular type of business or what industry they're in, but in the example, there's websites for small businesses, so it might be about where people can get information about something to do with small business or employment law, obviously the awards and those sorts of things, and things about tax as well that people may need to get information about. So it's basically the section to put, additional resources, web links, those sorts of things for the business to be able to get more information about a particular topic that might be relevant. So as I said, it could differ for different businesses. So that's number 8, additional resources.
And
number 9.
The final one is management documents. So in here you can put things like staff policies, smoking policies if you have a smoking policy, sexual harassment policies, job applications, general management documents for your business. You can even have things in there like drug test consent forms, which are important if you have a business where you want to start drug testing your employees. So, Craig, I think that covers off on everything that we need to talk about. The list of considerations, it is extensive, and I think that if you do go through it, you don't have to have something on everything here, but it's a good place to start for putting any operating procedures together. Do you want to add anything to finalise?
Going through this process and doing up an operations manual, things will pop up that you didn't sort of think about within your business as well if it's been going for a while. So it's a good exercise to go through to make sure you're covering off on everything. And obviously from new people coming into the business, and they get an idea straight away once they read through all this as to what's expected of them. And that sets a benchmark for people what they need to do within that manual. So pretty important document to have in your business. So yeah. That's all I wanted to add. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday for our longer form episode. Until then, we'll see you. Enjoy your business. I'm Jeremy Stratton.
Thanks everyone. Craig Mason. See you Wednesday.